Hi guys, Danny here. I'm going to be doing a reading on the Ember Skye Graham case. She was reported missing, I think July 1st or July 2nd, from her crib by her father. And I think the only suspect is her dad. I'm not too sure. I didn't go into much of that reading just yet. But we're going to take a good look into that real quick and see what all has come about. I didn't do too much digging into it. It was a personal request. So I wanted to go ahead and at least find some answers as to what may have happened, the cause of it, and where could Ember possibly be. Oop, card fell out. Okay. Here we go. Oh, actually 3 fell out. Alright. Okay, so we have the 5 of Swords upright, 4 Swords in reverse, and the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. So this means actually there was some sort of like mental struggle. Either was some sort of financial issue that nobody was healing from. I'm not too sure if you were. So you can see here the 4 of Swords in reverse. I'm using the Tarot of the Haunted House right now. I don't know if they were lacking in the financial department. It's a waste of effort to try to heal. There's a lot of... I keep on hearing some sort of mental disorder. Like, there was nothing to be able to hear that, and I'm not trying to trigger anybody with that. Let's go a little bit deeper. Yeah, there's impatience, imbalance within family. Okay. It goes here. There's some sort of impatience here within the family circle. I'll go ahead and put this over here. There's some sort of... What I'm feeling is that the emotional alchemy, again, I brought up some sort of mental behavior. The chemistry within the family home was really chaotic already to begin with. There was some sort of financial struggle. Like, where there was already some sort of gossiping beforehand about this happily ever after. There was some sort of impatience or attempt. There was some sort of attempt to do this before. I keep on hearing some sort of, again, like this mental disorder. It was a waste of time to, like, nurture a family or anything like that because one couldn't nurture oneself. And here's the Empress. Okay. Chariot, Empress, public embarrassment. Okay, where is the mother in this area? Because I feel like the mother is either very constrictive because she's trying to avoid some sort of public embarrassment. She doesn't want to be seen. So, like, either she was given to some female But there is some feminine energy over all. Or maybe some aunt or somebody that may have wanted a child in relation to the father. Yeah, some connection. I get the Six of Swords upright, and which means connection. Sometimes over internet. Eight of Wands in reverse, a betrayal, and the Ten of Swords upright. That usually indicates a betrayal. This is a backstab. I feel like a backstab to either a family member. Like, hey, if I'm going to, it's over some sort of mental manipulation over money issues, which I think is pretty scary. It's mentally messed up. But I feel with this Empress card, whoever, it could be a mother, a grandmother, what have you, they're trying to avoid being out in the public at all costs. It's somebody that is close ties with the family, I would say, but it's somebody that you would never guess that it has this type of constrictive energy, very strict, and they don't want to be put on the pedestal, but they are in communication with whoever is with Ember. Yeah, regret. Ace of Swords is in reverse. Excuse me. That can indicate some sort of regret. Okay, Six of Wands is upright. Okay, again, I keep on getting money cards. Somebody was doing this for some sort of pride. Like, I regret getting off, on my high horse just for money's sake. I may have it all right now, but, I'm kind of... This Six of Wands can sometimes represent pride, ego. I regret letting my pride and ego get in the way just because of resources. Inability to work well with others. Okay. Okay. So we have the Three of Pentacles in reverse, the Two of Wands upright, and the Magician in reverse. So something was said and relayed. Something in the work field or whatever was done that threw, or some message that threw them off. Whether the message of her missing, I keep on hearing police, so whether the authorities that were let them know, some message is thrown off, some detail is thrown off. With that, yeah, so here I feel like this is her. Ember, I feel like this is her. Battle not worth fighting for. Okay, so there's the dad, the Emperor. I feel like this is her. It's like, I'm not worth fighting for her. He's trying to... He's on this solo act. It's like there was this sort of handoff. Okay, got a King of Cups upright. Somebody else has also been going in the background, trying to pull strings to get some sort of attention, whether it be a lawyer or there's been some sort of consistencies that, steady progress, they've been, I feel like they've been really on him, and rightfully so. Because usually whenever I draw a King of Cups next to the star, it's like, I'm trying to really get some mental help here. So, and it's a slow, steady progression. So something is definitely missing. Like, I feel like this is Ember here. And whenever I have the Page of Swords in reverse, it's like I'm not really learning anything. My patience is wearing thin. And it's a battle not worth fighting for. Um, keep on hearing suicide. I don't know why. I'm so sorry if that triggers anybody. I'll bleep it out later. Like everything I had just built up with her just went collapsed. Yeah, okay, we have the Devil in reverse, we have Five of Cups upright, and we have the Hangman. Okay. Has there been a history of... I'm just curious if there was any sort of history of, like, substance abuse trying to... within the family. Trying to manipulate a narrative as far as a substance abuse or addiction, etc. It's like that was my only way out. It's kind of... it's crawling under my skin. Okay, Ten of Pentacles are in reverse, pure intentions, Knight of Swords, tiptoeing around. Oh. Okay. I feel like somebody's job may have been threatened at one point, and they're having to tiptoe around just to savor the last moment. I feel like the pure intentions could be coming from this feminine energy. There was already a loss of finances that was causing either him, the father, to go either on a splendor of these whatever addictions may have caused, and something either happened. It could have... I'm keep on hearing accident, but still is not justifiable. Because I drew the Knight of Swords, but they're still tiptoeing around over finances due to the loss of it. Yeah, it's all one-sided though. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so the justice system will find out for sure. They're gonna find out which one-sided that it will be. Also, there is some sort of avoidance as far as that. There is some person that is very articulate, very that knows how to do it, as far as doing things under the table, just to rake money in to keep, as far as keeping this going. Yeah, this would be the Fool, Hermit. This would be, okay, this is her. New beginnings, pulled out, worried. Okay, yeah, that would be her. This system looking after her. She was pulled out of her comfort zone. She's worried. So she's in a place that she is unfamiliar to her. And it's one-sided, but there's this feminine energy that knows about this. It's like a mom energy. Yeah, there's a connectivity to this. Whether they keep on... Okay. Yeah, there's two people, whether it's a mom and dad or the dad and an aunt or what have you, but there's this motherly figure. It's like there's no empathy cards of her missing. It's all about like money. My job could have been threatened. This is going behind one's back. I feel like I'm hearing revenge. So you did this, so I'm going to do this to you. Yeah. It's like we may be the pull the lovers upright and the Hierophant upright, and then the Ace of Cups in reverse, and then the Two of Cups in reverse, and then the Three of Wands in reverse, and then the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So it's like I really don't want to. Someone wants to let go, but it's not, and break free, but it's not an opportunity worth taking. So it's like, if I do this, you're screwed over. If you do this, I'm screwed over because we're in this together. Yeah, here we go. Let's see, Queen of... Okay. There's some, whether it's... Alrighty. There's some, Queen of Swords, whether it could be a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. There's some untrustworthiness outside of the home. Again, some air sign or somebody that's very strict, vindictive. It's a very feminine energy. That it's very untrustworthy. She's very untrustworthy, or could just have a very feminine, caring nature. So we're gonna go about up, uneven exchange, going away, clinging on to what we need. Okay, so Two of Pentacles in reverse, and then the Eight of Cups upright, and the Four of Pentacles upright. That would be like, they're looking at her as some sort of object, like, for what I'm seeing and feeling, they're looking at her as some sort of object, just to catapult more. I would add more campaigns, it's like I would say she's okay, but the narrative is being spun completely different. Yeah, there's emotional victim of circumstance. Yep, see, here we go. Page of Cups, and then the Eight of Swords up in reverse, and then the Tower in reverse. It's like they're trying to rebuild a completely different story that as to how everything had happened. The day she went missing, the circumstances went missing, or they're trying to pin the tail on the donkey with this. And it's like, if you go under, I go under, so forth. They're using all the resources available to them. It's like they too are afraid. And it's something that I feel like, alright, yeah, it's somebody from the past that they know. It's somebody from the past that they know, but isn't in the spotlight, but is the aggressor. Do a couple more, and then, yep, see, here's the abuse of the narrative. Can't make up my mind. Complacency. Okay, that. Ooh. Alright, change. Pulled that, not my burden to bear. See, there's 3 involved, possibly 3, or some sort of love triangle. There could be some cheating going behind the scenes. Death card does not indicate, you know, she could be gone, but I don't feel like she is. It's like, but in conjunction with this, with the Death card and the Ten of Wands in reverse, it's like, you know, I'm changing, so it's not my burden to bear anymore. With the Three of Cups in reverse, you know, this whole abuse thing, it's more of an escape route. I feel like that's more so on the male side. And this other female, I don't know who this other female is, but we're gonna get to the bottom of it and see. Let's see. Let me do this. I'm gonna be doing the Dark Mirror Oracle deck now, and I'm gonna focus on the father. See what's going on. What happened? I flew out. What's going on with him? Obsession. Yeah, see, there was this, like, help me sort of thing, pity me. Okay, blinded to pain. It means, like, he's already been used to this. As far as that goes. I keep on getting like this mental thing. It was some sort of lashing out or doing this on the regular. As far as the addiction or what have you. Yeah, fragmentation. Yeah, he doesn't really... He doesn't know how to put the pieces together. Because, well, what I'm feeling now is like, is that he's actually shattered in the way something went wrong in the pattern that it was supposed to go in. And see, under the deck we have the temple of my body. Yeah. That just basically means like my energy is sucked dry. And I mentioned, you know, the S word, or, you know, taking his own life, probably. There was some, like, it was too much. There is some sort of guilt trip here. Or some sort of guilt. Draw one more. Just call me draw one more. It's like, it's not my burden to bear what happened to her. On somebody's end. It's just so sad. Alright. Yeah, envious gluttony. Alright. Now I'm starting to get a little bit bigger picture. And then under the deck, peaceful among thorns. Alright. Perhaps like the feminine energy, either whether it's the mom or some close feminine energy, either wanted her, and this was some sort of trade-off. Because with the, oh wow, I won't cry for you. Because some sort of trade-off, especially given with this card, Peaceful Among Thorns, like, I will be nice if you'll be nice, sort of deal. I'm not really bred in a cage. Yeah, see, it's more feminine energy. Depression. Artificial heart. Yeah, there was no Queen of Worlds. See, there's a lot of feminine energy in this deck. So that would indicate a lot of I'm not saying that he didn't care about her. I'm not trying to point fingers. I really am not. But also the obsession could be a complete distraction as to what actually happened. But there's an obsession with something else that's trying to heal his own inner child, if that kind of makes sense. I feel like there's some sort of role play here. So let me put these up. And I feel like that's where the mental role play gets here. It's not so... It's really not pretty. I don't like it. I really wish they would check his mental health records. Or at least this feminine energy that... It's like she can be really nice to your face all day, but behind closed doors, it's, you better do what I say, when I say, blah, 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 blah. So, clear this. Try to get some more, see what's involved. And I'm gonna do one for Ember too, that way, get a little bit more clarity. Alright, so what all... Give me a little bit more information. Also, I just heard car. Issue with a car. Some issue with a car. Okay. Yeah, victim mentality. Peace. Oh, okay. A loving man. The loving woman. See, I told you there was a lot of feminine energy around here. The loving man, victim mentality. Like, I feel like... What's under the deck? Joyous, fun. It's like this was again an escape route. Like, I'll go ahead and just give the narratives being spun a different way, and whoever this woman is, she's very strict, and this whole victim mentality. He was already... It's not that he didn't love her. It's... I keep on, I feel like he was maybe struggling mentally. And that was his sort of peace. It's like, you know, like whenever people start showing signs of, like, giving away certain things and they don't pay attention to the signs. It's kind of like that. And now that I'm starting to kind of see that, but in retrospection, it was all for financial gain as well. But he really needed some mental help. And some slimy woman came in and, let's see, what is splitting the deck? Decrease. Yeah, there was some sort of decrease in wealth. New beginnings. Yep. Very curious. Energy. Alright, well, as far as her, I mean, she's still safe, sound, I would say, at least at this point. So let me get that. Honorable path. It's like I want what's best for you at the same time, but I'm not really getting that. It's also fear driven because somebody else was afraid to do this. They're afraid of themselves, essentially. Now let's see if oops. Come on. See what signs we can pull, or houses, or anything like that. Okay, who has connections? I really do hope that they find her. And I'm sending all the love and support out there as much as possible. Okay. Let's see. What connections? Who is connected to Ember? Where is Ember? Where is Ember? Oops. Where is Ember? Okay. 11th house community. Alright, so there could possibly be in some orphanage. Second house resources. Some, yeah. Change. Yeah, there was definitely a change in atmosphere, definitely. But, so there's Aquarius. Possible. I mean, got Aquarius twice here. Second house. Represented by Taurus. And a bit of discomfort. Okay, and under the deck we have Libra. Okay, balance. Again, like I said, like what's fair is fair. So have that, and she's, well, she's not happy where she's at, obviously, but it's under that there's Leo. I feel like I need to pull more. Virgo. Okay, so be Capricorn. So again, that would be like the father figure, or somebody, a beautiful father. Can't talk. Beautiful father figure. And then Gemini. Somebody working along side by side. And then they've already pre-planned this. Not sure if you can see that. So I mean, this had definite, yeah, they already pre-planned it. Whoever these 2-3 people that were working along side by side with each other, they know where she is. I mean, she's in a place, but it's in a place where I don't think no one would know at the moment, and I could be completely wrong. But I would say like an orphanage, complete name change of, you know, the whole shebang, just to keep the funds going. Like that's how far under the radar this has gone. So let me pick these up. I still got more decks to use. Trying to get to the bottom of it. Actually, I want to use yeah. See, I just split the deck here and I got partnership. So there's definitely somebody working along side by side. Yeah, North Node future. Definitely. Whether it's in the in the actual field. I don't want to call it too shady, but those things happen. I was drawn to these Angel Oracle, I'm sorry, Angel Tarot. But let me do these first. Set these aside. Which is wisdom. Clear. Alright. Okay. Also, I feel like there was some sort of mental abuse I was trying to cut off in that complacency, as far as like the home. But that's just another thing I'm kind of getting. Yeah, hex banishment, and then responsibility, high priestess, high priest. Okay, so there's a responsibility. They wanted her. Well, they wanted her out, basically. But they gave her to somebody else, I believe. Okay. Yeah, shadow, scrying mirror, yeah. They gave her to somebody that they know. But it's, as far as public, the public does not know. Or is hiding in plain sight, I would say. And that's so sad. It's like, I'm trying to do this for the sake of my health, so I don't get upset and do much harm to everybody else around me. That's what I'm feeling. What's this? Prosperity, yeah. Basically doing it for that, because there's some sort of struggle and issue with finances. Maybe they couldn't support her at the time. Boundaries. I can say, as far even as watching her, that entire story is made up again, because they're doing this for prosperity, to get in the spotlight. And see, under that's concealment. That's their they're just doing this trying to get easy money. Yeah, protection. She's safe. Or at least somebody is. And I feel like it's more on the feminine side, not so much as the masculine side or on the father's side. Actually, I'm getting pretty dark energy on the dad's side. Yeah. Like, this was your fault. How can you let this happen? Blah, blah, blah. Like, I'm getting somebody that's equally getting bitched out for little things. And it's driving somebody on the, to that level. I just heard the words, like, I keep on hearing Chris Watts all over again. Except it is the most shadiest way possible, but she's okay for the time being. Ember's okay for the time being. But except the roles are reversed, aside from the kids. Again, aside from the kids. Alright, so get this middle deck. Okay, that one fell out. Alright. Yeah, okay. Endings and rebirth influences health and longevity. Yeah, that's the, I pulled the death card. So, got the end in the universe. So, that's also can equal out to a 9, which would equal out to a Virgo, or the Hermit in regular tarot. Things are kind of foggy as far as time is concerned. There's something off with time. The time and placement. Alright, you want to fall out? Okay. Michael, we have a Chariot. Perseverance, success, and conflict, overcoming adversity. And then the World, God the source of wisdom. Fountain of wisdom, give success in all ventures. Okay. Okay, so they successfully... Somebody either successfully did this change without hesitation. Like, this was, again, like I said before, this was already pre-planned. This was a repetitive cycle, actually, of, I would say, as far as mental behaviors. Yeah, and under the deck we have Hierophant. Divine forgiveness obtains friendship and favors the great of the great secures promises. Okay, so there could have been, yeah, see, like, there was something done just beforehand. Whether it's the time or alibis, what have you. Whether selling her to somebody else just to gain money and then get a campaign going. I'm just throwing that out there because that's what I feel like. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh shit, what did I do? Okay. 3 of Cups. Okay, fame and renown influences, commerce, voyages, and great discoveries. Okay, yeah, so I mean, they're eventually gonna find her. They're gonna find whatever third wheel, literally, has her. mean, she's within this. And that just... Okay, so pull the Three of Wands. Construction of the universe, help with great works, protection from adversaries. So, I mean, see, she's actually fairly protected. Hanged Man. Desire for knowledge, protects from liars, evil spells, and bad spirits. Right, and then Four of Pentacles. Self-atonement, cures mental illness, deliverance from persecution. See, I told you that I was feeling some sort of mental disturbance. Then we have Queen of Pentacles, intellectual lucidity, provides consolation and compensations. Yes, so it's like, I can't handle this too much. All this is too much for me. I already had a pre-existing condition, blah, blah, blah. And now I need more money. But they're actually a lot more intelligent what they think. But again, somebody threw caution to the wind and is actually hiding it. And here's the Ace of Cups. Rejuvenation, obtain the mercy of God and gives long life. It's like I'm trying to do the best overall. But somebody did get screwed over big time. And it's like, yeah. It's like, oh fuck, what do I do now? You know, I'd rather be gone than to have this happen. And that's what I keep on feeling. Okay, now I'm gonna do just strictly on her, because this is some fairly heavy stuff. I was attracted to the Animal Wisdom Tarot for her reading, because I felt like she would be, I don't know, I just felt like her energy was a little bit more attracted to that. So I'm going to use that instead of this, just to be respectful. But yeah, definitely check any unchecked feminine support. Or also, this just came to mind, even if they're, you know, bisexual, I don't want to get too much on that topic. If it, again, triggers anybody, or in the community, to which I fully support, but I'm just hearing a lot of that there's some sort of very constrictive feminine nature that's watching over her right now. And I don't feel too much from the dad. If anything, I feel a lot of depression. Just a lot of things he's already going through. Sorry about that, guys. My recording stopped. Alright, so we're gonna finish this with her reading. If I can get the cards to work right. But yeah, I was feeling just a lot of depression on the dad's end, and not to mention her too, but this is specifically for Ember herself, just how she's feeling. I'm going to do, oops, no, I don't want that out. I'm curious to see what it... Okay, so 8 of branches. There's been a lot of, since this wanted to fly out, there's been a lot of, I would say stagnant energies. A lot of things have been brewing under the, behind closed doors, as far as that goes, than what's being told. So I'm gonna have Ember's situation over here, outcome, who has her down at the bottom, and then the outcome over here. Just so you can kind of get the gist of it. Okay. Alright, let's go. Oh, yep. Okay, it's not surprising, got the tower, 3 of cups, and then a 5 of pentacles in reverse. So she's with people, I mean, obviously in a different environment, but she's being taken care of. But as far as the narrative goes, you know, it's again, it's all from money issues, like, but there's also some sort of abuse being played out here. Yeah, Deer of fossils. See, 7 of fossils. Okay, who has her? We're not gonna know who has her. But there was a plan already to initiate this way beforehand, as I said before. Because there's a 7 of pentacles, and then the Ace of wands, and then the star is reversed. It's like, you know, I can't get any sort of insight. Like, nobody's going to know about this way beforehand. You wouldn't think it would be the person. Yeah, it's not my problem. 10 of wands in reverse, and then there's a relationship. Like, I'm not meant to be bothered by this anymore. Yeah, and walked away by the 8 of cups. I'm walking away from this relationship. Isn't worth the burden. I'm walking away from it. Ram. Sometimes there can be a lot of tyranny, aggression. 2 of aggression. 2 of wands. I'm sorry. Avoiding confrontation. What's done is done. Like, there's I wouldn't be surprised if this has happened before, because I'm seeing, like, as far as like with the 3 of shells, whether it's her, she's in a area where there might be more, I hate to say it, but with more like-minded kids, again, like an orphanage or something like that. But it's obviously catastrophic to her. It's a change of scenery. Yeah. Yeah, it's a family-like home. You see, we have the stork here, Ace of Swords. She's with somebody that's familiar. Yeah. But very... I don't know, it's very... like, make one wrong move and that's it. Crow, 9 of feathers. They're scared. Yeah, they're scared to pursue, to keep on handing off, if that makes any sense. Like, they're absolutely fucking terrified, because I feel like this connection that is tied to her, they're absolutely terrified. of finding out because they're not in the public eye. Yeah, this is uh, Ace of Pentacles, and then decision we can't go back from, Two of Swords, and somebody that they may know, but some public we may not know. It was done for money purposes, as I've said before. I keep on getting the same messages. There's issues with details in certain battles. Five of Swords reversed, and then the Messenger is upright. I'm sorry, Magician. It says Messenger on here. Seer of Shells, which would be the Page of Cups here. So there's an issue with how they articulate the emotional creativity of the story. And they are scared shitless with their alibis. I keep on hearing their alibis. Because I feel like one is kind of out, but there's other two might be in. Because I'm not seeing the... Hold up, I don't think yeah, the Ram usually can represent the father figure. Or an authoritative figure in general. Is avoiding... Or could be an avoidance of certain cycles. Again, I keep on getting a lot of depression on them. Alright. So the branches, having to prove myself. What? Ten of... Ooh. Backstab, betrayal, Ten of Swords. And then pull out of my comfort zone. So... that is a lot of... She's having to... In the past, she was trying to defend herself in a way that... Or be in her little bubble. And she was screaming as her form of defense. And nobody saw a damn thing. Because they trusted these people. Yeah, here's a home. Lion, a strength card, and then won't change. Or accidental. Something here, something that is accidental. Something within the environment. Like I did something a little bit too harsh. Not saying that it was done to her, but usually whatever the death card is reversed, something that is either accidental or something not willing to change. Let's see, we have the Queen of Cups right there. Outcome, and then the King of Swords, and then we have the Four of Swords there. So somebody was trying to really initiate on and shove aside some sort of healing or wounds that were already going on behind those scenes. It's like, oh shit, what did I get myself into? Six of Feathers. Yeah, there was some sort of transfer or communication. Ten of Fossils. Yeah, again, like, is there something in, like, the will? Magpie, Seven of Feathers. Yeah, something was taken. There's some sort of item or something that was changed last minute as far that in regarding to her, or at least that I'm picking up, because that was shoved aside, like either financially that could have been for either her college growing up or like a savings account or a will, like just in case if somebody had passed away. I would look into that because there was some sort of communication about finances, something about that, or family inheritance. there's something over that as well. Aside from job. Yeah, seeker. It's been this pretty... Yeah, see, like, she's with somebody out of complacency. This has been planned for quite a while. It's like, I hated to do this way. Yeah, untrustworthiness. And then none of branches tiptoeing around trying to find a way out. Like, what answers do I get? Somebody who's very emotionally unstable. And she's, you know, with, as far as she goes, I mean, she's pretty consistent on being hidden. You know, she's not complacent. She's being moved around pretty often, as far as what I'm seeing. And, you know, this is what is upsetting this, either her dad or whatnot, and is not being told the truth. They're having to pretty much beat around the bush. Here we go. The 5 of, let's see, oops, Secret Feathers. Okay, so that would be impure intentions. Again, I keep on hearing some sort of addictions, or I don't want to say it like there's some feminine, like there's a wild card thrown in here that it's like I had the best intentions, but it really backfired, and this dropped me farther down the rabbit hole, basically. Yeah. It got us into a lot of trouble. Also, if somebody comes forth, okay, so if somebody, I'm just gonna put it out there, I feel like there also may be an addiction to maybe, aside from, you know, whether there be drugs, alcohol, but I'm feeling maybe a sex addiction, because I have not only the devil, the sun, but the Knight of Wands, or even a pregnancy might come about with another woman, or saying, oh, hey, I'm pregnant, what about this, da 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 da, you know, or another child might be coming about. It's kind of what I'm feeling. Like, another child might be coming about, like, in the most wrong ways. Not, you know, like, yeah. 3 of Swords. They're gonna try to, yeah, okay. They're gonna try to nurture that, they're expecting more sympathy instead of an acknowledgement. No, Lord. 5 of Branches, that's... Seer of the... Which one's this one? Okay, really? Okay, so the Justice card is in reverse, the Page of Swords is in reverse, and the 5 of Wands is upright. That usually indicates that there's some sort of battle within the justice system that has gone awry. There's some sort of misinformation that is being told within there, and the justice system is not, things aren't being done as accordingly, and it may take a little bit longer to find out whoever actually does have her. Yeah, here's the public guardian of fossil. The public is trying to throw off the both the financial campaign, or somebody is trying to throw off, like, knock you off the throne. Like, if you're gonna do this to me, okay, again, if you're gonna do this to me, I'm gonna do this to you. And it's all for money purposes. Yeah. 3 of Pentacles, again, money purposes. There's that feminine energy again. 8 of Fossils, putting work and effort into work. That's what I keep on seeing. Like, there's a lot of constructive energy right there. What's under the deck? It's a Bull Keeper of Sacred Tradition, which would be the Hierophant. So that, it's like I'm committed into doing this, whether it's an orphanage or what have you. I would start looking into those places. Now, let me do this deck, and then I'm gonna finish up the read. But yeah, I feel like maybe he was either self-harming, or more so, and it's like, well, I'm trying to do this to protect her, and then you realize you made a grave mistake, and it's either being used against the family for some reason. So, whoop. Okay, where is... Let's see. I'm just going to do this specifically for Ember. Where are you? Okay, we got Peacock, Vibrancy. You're born to shine and inspire. Practice humility to avoid jealousy. Be grateful for life, and more good things will come. Be true to yourself and recognize your brilliance. And see, they, maybe that could have been a message to something that was relayed back to her. Now we have a Ram, Perseverance, which goes back to Aries. You have many gifts, no problem can withstand the power of your mind. With patience, you can reach your mountaintop. Never give up, and good luck will follow. Okay, so they have the idea that as long as that, they keep her in a somewhat safe space, whether it's in this triangle area of familiarity. Yeah, independence. You are a natural healer. Your intuition is strong. You don't have to go with the crowd. Life supports you in every way. Yeah, they have, it's more one-sided, but yet so one's helping the other. God, like, they believe that her, I almost don't even want to say it, like, just for the trigger warning. Because that's not a life to live. Yeah, community. It's got be community. You're a powerful creator. Your work blesses everything you touch. Be open to receiving sweetness. You are the queen of abundance. It's under the deck. And under the deck we have abundance. Sacred buffalo, cloak me in your wisdom. Keep me warm through the storms of life. Fill my life with goodness. Teach me the way of gratitude and prayer. So, she's safe, but not safe. If that makes some sort of sense. It's in the deck. Release your past and start a new journey. You are a teacher and help others find their way. There will be challenges, but your soul is strong. Perseverance is your secret power. You have love that endures. Yeah. And then we have a lynx here. Take time out from the world and be the observer. Nothing can deceive you when you trust your knowing. You see others' secrets and keep them sacred. In silence and solitude you will find your strength. See, she's being kept hidden. And nobody knows. I'm giving my prayers and thoughts to friends, family alike. Like, I would recommend going to, if you know this type of person that is extremely nice, very caring, very nurturing. But all of this was done way beforehand, before she went missing. 1000%. She's not alone, but she's still going with it, but she's with others, like with a bunch of other kids, I would say. So I would start there. And it's a hidden place too. Alright, so this concludes my reading. I'm sending a lot of love and support, and then much loving light as possible to find her, and to many more that have any missing persons cases. And sending much loving light, guys. Bye.